Hello, everybody. It's your girl Sofia, aka Sophie, back on Sophia's Football Talk. How is everybody? We did it. I predicted a 2-1 win for Man United, and it happened in the end. Of course, quite the stressful at the end and whatnot. But we did it. This is Ali, who has been here on the channel before. He has his, return back here. How are you, Ali? How are you? You good?
I'm great, especially after that game. I think I've been the best I've been in a while.
I feel the same myself, mate. Like we really have something exciting cooking, you know, with Ten Hag. Something good is happening right now, so we need to just keep it going. But very important to get that win for sure and to qualify and whatnot. As we,
Of
of
course, yeah.
course. Getting close to the Carabao Cup final, so I want to hear your thoughts. Okay, right now we're in a good feeling. Whatnot? What are you thinking about the game overall? Was
The
it?
the boss game.
Yeah, yeah. This
Uh,
one, this one. Yeah.
yeah, okay. Well, I mean, but I think we got robbed, especially at the start. I don't know what you think, but that was not a
Yep.
penalty for me at all.
Same.
I was not happy at the time, but I think we didn't play it well at all in the first half.
Yep.
I think that Veghorst thing didn't work. He
Mm-hmm.
just looked out of place. He wasn't getting into it, and I think
Nope.
Ten Hag made the right decision in taking him off, and that's the class that Ten Hag has. He's willing to adapt, and yeah, I'm pleased. I'm happy. Great game.
Oh, I agree with that. I just stuff wasn't working, but he
Yeah,
made sure to change it in the second half. And with Luka Vekhorst, we're not gonna dispute his work ethic and the stuff that he does. But for this particular game, I do feel like the momentum kind of changed when we did get I mean, give away that pen. But I agree with you. I do feel like that pen it shouldn't have been a pen in my opinion. I do
it
feel
was
like
too soft. Yeah,
yeah, exactly the type of word that I would use. It was a bit too soft, but you know, luckily, started very good in the second half with that Fred goal. What do you think about that goal, by the way, by Fred? Oof, good.
what it was a great goal. I mean,
Yep,
especially with the timing of it. I think it was. I think maybe a bit scruffy, but I mean, they got a penalty they didn't deserve, so that's football. And
that. Yep.
I'm happy. I went crazy when Fred scored because of just what the goal meant. It was justice. It felt good.
Now I feel the same way as well. I just it went so fast that for 1 second I just saw some locks. I was like, is that Wemby? And like, no, no. Oh my God, Fred. I'm like, whoa, okay. But no, no, no. I was super, super
Yeah,
ecstatic for sure. But when that went in, it was a very good goal and good pass by Bruno again. Keeps getting assists and whatnot, and important to start off the second half as good as we did. And I did feel like for the majority of the second half, I don't know about you, but for me at least, I would say that the majority of the second half did look to be more in our favor. I did feel like we kind of dominated a
hundred
lot
percent. Yeah,
more, right?
100%.
Um, yeah. So Ten Hag, I feel like has definitely done kind of like a masterclass when it comes to the substitutions lately, for sure.
Yeah,
Really been up to part. What do you think about the second goal? That automatically, obviously, ended
yeah.
up becoming the winner by Anthony.
It's just well, when the goal went in, I think yeah, well, I was just thanking Ten Hag because he was the one who brought him on. I think
Yep,
I think a lot of other people wouldn't have brought Anthony on. I think they would have
yep,
just said bring Garnacho on and stuff like that. So
yeah,
if I think for one, I think Anthony has scored a few goals that were in the FA Cup. People write it off, and I think for him to
yes,
score a goal that means so much for the
yes.
season, I think it's great for him. It's great for us, and I think
Yep.
everyone's a winner today.
Everyone, you know what? Very good point. Everyone, indeed, I believe is the winner for sure. Let's read some of the comments. Constancy with the smiling emoji here. Hello, hello. Big up to you, KFC. Hello, Harry, who is a Barcelona supporter. Harry didn't really go at the end, but y'all get the La Liga. Harry, now we're good, except because we kind of have an agreement that we're not gonna be friends during the game. But now we're good, Harry. But yeah, we won, and for sure, as you said here, good game, well done for progressing. I agree, indeed. Harry also asks, I have some questions with Fernandez pushing over Rafinha. Okay, that should have been a foul. But you played well and dominated that second half, which is deserved for a win for United. Oh, for sure. And what did you feel about um oh oh of course, wait, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I have another person we're going to be bringing in. Olaf from the United family. Hello.
Come on, guys. Yeah, I'm buzzing. Like I'm happy. I don't like. I'm short of words because I was confident. I was confident we'll be able to get the result. But with United, sometimes when we have that high expectation, we might not get the performance. Today, the performance was not like good all around. But at the end of the day, the confidence was there. In the first half, I could say we played better than Barca in the first half, and we're just
Mm,
unfortunate to concede that very soft penalty, which
yeah.
I think that wasn't a penalty. But at the end of the day, the referee gave it.
Okay.
But there is one thing I love about United now is even when we concede, we don't lose. We don't lose our confidence.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
it's just as if when we concede, because we boost the confidence and we want to
Mm-hmm.
equalize immediately and get the goal. Second half was a totally different game. Getting the first goal very early really helped. And after the first goal, it cooled down a little and we were able to build again and got the second goal. Fine, I won't say Anthony had a very good game, but when we needed him to take the chance, he took the chance, which is very important. I am really happy. And to
Same.
everybody that that thought we won't win Barcelona, because after the draws, a lot of people already they've beaten us off already, and they think
Oh,
we don't have any chance of winning against Barcelona. And today we've shown
yeah.
them that United, I won't say we are back to the level we want to be yet, but we can
No,
see
no, no, no.
very good progress.
Yeah.
And
There's something
I
cooking
don't
for
want to
sure,
keep taking
you
it
know?
game by game. Now we go on to Newcastle with this momentum. We beat Newcastle, win the
Yep.
Carabao Cup. Tennis first trophy in the Premier League. We can build off that into the World Cup game. Yeah, like the confidence is massive. I'm just happy. I'm happy to be alive to witness such a resurgence of Manchester United, because in the last couple of years I've really suffered in the hands of the rival fans. Like last season, I could not even I could not withstand the banter and the insult I was getting from rival fans. And now for me to be here witnessing this progress and seeing the Chelsea fans in the mud, I'm very happy, because in Nigeria here we have a lot of Chelsea fans and we have a
Yep.
lot of Arsenal fans. So the Chelsea fans, like I last season I was not able to even say a word, but this season now I'm here, I'm happy, I'm buzzing. It's a process. We still have a lot more to do. Hopefully, we take over. We could get our new owners before the end of the season and plan for the summer in getting in good and way better players than what we have now, increasing the squad depth. And I think, like all around, Tenag has been fantastic. Like I don't even know what to say. Like let me leave it to every other. I don't know what to say
Uh,
again. I'm just happy and buzzing.
No, and I love the energy for both of you. Like, hey, y'all, you guys, we got something exciting brewing, cooking here at Man United, and it's okay to be ecstatic. It's okay to be, excited and whatnot on what's to come. Because I remember when we drew Barcelona, a lot of people, like, I've been making TikTok videos and stuff like that. A lot of people were coming from my neck and saying, "Hey, y'all are going to lose. So sorry, this is big Barcelona." And I was saying back then, I'm not scared. Come. Barca, who? Who? I'm sorry. This is not
Exactly, yeah.
this is not the same Barcelona back in the day. This is different. Okay, give them, they're doing well for the league and whatnot. Okay, I give them credit for that. But I'm not buying this. I'm sorry. I'm not scared. Yes, we did, not have the best first half and whatnot. I would say like we overall in the first leg last weekend, in my opinion, we did look very good, and we should have won that game in terms of the amount of chances and stuff we had. But this game, as we did all kind of say, the pen, it was a bit soft. It was a bit, yeah, not, it is what it is. But like you did mention, Ola, we didn't kind of lose confidence. For me, it was more so, I did feel like we dropped down a little bit, but we still were kind of going for it, but it was just a little bit sloppy in a way. And I did feel like we kind of lost momentum. But what do you guys, and I'll go to you, Ali, what do you feel about, not that we're going to make this like a refereeing issue and whatnot, but do you feel like maybe the ref was a little bit that he was doing a little bit too much in this game? I felt like there was too many fouls given, which in my opinion wasn't always shouldn't be given as a foul. But I don't know if you maybe might feel different to me, or what are your thoughts about the
No,
ref
no,
today?
I feel the same. I think in a game where, in a game of the nature that it was, the way that Old Trafford was alive for that game, I think you've just got to let it run. But for me, and I think I made this point when I was doing a watch along, is that this was the same referee who refereed the 2021 Europa League final where we lost, if you remember.
I knew
So
remember
yeah,
this
exactly. So it
contact.
was like, so I was just like, wow, not
Yeah,
again.
here. Yeah. That is a very good point. What about you, Ola? Do you feel like, the same thing in terms of, the referee, was he maybe a bit unfair in certain situation, or was he just alright? I don't know.
I think in the first leg, the referee was a bit biased. Even I think that penalty should. We have VAR for a reason, and I know VAR sometimes it works in your favor, sometimes it works against you. But I think today the VAR should have reviewed that penalty because it was really soft and a bad and obvious a very bad decision, and they awarded it. But I don't think like the referee might be bad, but if you create your chances and take your chances, you won't have you won't need that excuse to to like make it an excuse of the referee. If you get my point, I think at the end of the day, you need to create your chance and score your goals regardless of what the referee tries to do in the game. Once you can score those goals, which we did today, now we cannot forget about the referee decision. We can all forget about what went
Yep.
wrong or some fouls that he gave against us. We can forget about all that because we ended up getting the win. But if we had lost the game or drew this game, taking it to extra time, then we look back at some of the decisions the referee made, and we can say some of the decisions were not right. But now with Ten Hag, with the philosophy, with the style of play, with the confidence in this team, we don't even need if the referee likes the blows against us 100 times. As far as we do our job and we can create the chances and get the goals, then we are good to go. We don't care about whatever the referee wants to do. That's the referee's problem. And he's just happy. Like as a United fan, there's no way you have to be happy, you have to be buzzing in this situation. But one thing I don't want is we getting ahead of ourselves. And I've always been vocal about that. It's still a process. Fine, we are doing very good. We should be happy. Days like this, we should be happy, we should be buzzing, we should take over the social media and just be happy. But we still know we still need to progress more, like way more than what we are doing now. And the next test is coming thick and fast, which is Newcastle on Sunday. We need
Yes,
the momentum, we need to get the win.
for
Like
sure.
that's another level entirely because that's a final. Lifting that trophy will give you way more confidence than you can even get from winning Barcelona. And because we haven't won a trophy in a while, now getting a new manager in his first 6 to 7 months, winning the trophy is going to be very fantastic. So now all attention turns to Sunday against Newcastle and knowing who Terak is, straight we are tomorrow. I'm sure the players are training tomorrow and we are working hard on how to break Newcastle down and win that game. Which I'm like overall, you just have to be happy as a United fan overall and just
100%.
but let's take it one game at a time. One game at a time. The league is still opened. We still have opportunities in the league, but don't let us get ahead of ourselves. Let's take it one game at a time. And we might find ourselves in a position that we don't even expect. Now, so being in top position now is like exceeding our expectations because at the beginning of the season we were all looking at fifth to sixth, and now we are third on the table. So it shows what a very good
Okay.
manager and implementing and like when the players listen to a manager and like, try to implement what he tries to do, then you would then you get what you are getting in United now. Like Varane Martinez, brilliant. Casemiro, brilliant. I was scared when he got the yellow card. I was like, don't get the red card
Oh,
because
you're
we don't know who we are going to in the next round. Because with Casemiro, he's we
yeah,
know he's very good, but sometimes he
yeah.
might end up doing like making a rash tackle and getting the red card. But overall, the game was fantastic. Coming back from one goal down, winning against Barcelona, it shows what we are building. And with the right owners in charge and with the right funds, Next
You
season,
better
I think
tell
they
them.
should be.
Big up. Nah, I completely agree. Woof. Yes, 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 yes. Let me read some of the comments here. KFC says, big up Ali. Hey. Uh, Ben says, currently on the tram, just left Old Trafford. This cause for some nightclubbing. Hey, yeah, Ben, you did say, you did mention on some streams ago that you did go to the game. So big up. We got a win. We did it. Big up to you. Maybe you're our lucky charm, Ben. Hopefully. Lovely says Tenog's in-game tactics are crazy. It works every time. My manager. No, Levelin, our manager. But I agree. Ben says, gonna show them how to party Scottish style. Hey, atmosphere was phenomenal. Fantastic team we have. Big up. I couldn't agree with more. Her says, wow, Sofia got Paul Pogba on the show tonight. This is Ola, by the way. But hey, we got Pogba back. Harry says, happy day one for you, Ben, especially since you traveled down from Scotland. Harry says, Barca downfall was they didn't create enough chances for sure. I mean, I would say like they were doing a lot of stuff in the first half, but not clinical enough in the final stages, I would say. Yes, can't be the trip to Old Trafford, of course. Yeah, Harry is a big Barcelona fan, so of course it hurts, he says, but I'm happy that they won for you, seeming you traveled far. Hey. Now, my birthday twin says, get in. I said 2-1. I did so myself. Now, big up. Yes, 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 yes. Tolumba says it's time people stop sleeping on us. People have to stop sleeping on us, indeed. But like, Ola did say, like, okay, we do need to like chill a bit. Like, we're not gonna be, I'm not there where I'm saying we're gonna be winning every trophy. We're not there yet. But what we do have right now, this exciting project, something is cooking, and
100%,
whatever.
yeah.
Yep, exactly. Whatever Ten Hag is cooking, I'm ready to eat. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready. So
It's a three
big up
course
you.
meal.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Just he just needs the owners, right? He just needs the owners, new proper owners, right? To really fully back whatever vision he has, and we got something. So like imagine on Sunday, like just a few days away, we are about to hopefully finally see some silverware at the red side of Manchester. So I'm excited. I really am. A question for basically both of you guys. We'll go with you, Ola, first. This is a question here from Tolumba. Tolumba asks, do you think Gavi and Pedri would have changed the game since both of them were not available for this game?
Uh, I think uh, Gavi and Pedri they were really good in the first game, so maybe they could have changed the game, and maybe they could have helped us to win by 3 or 4 goals to nil because they might have been naive and coming to attack and do like it's Old Trafford. The fans were buzzing, the fans were up for it, and you could see from the performance of Barcelona was the
You still
worst
there,
shot on
Ola?
target they had in the first half. So I think Barcelona were very poor, and that was testament to the fact that the fans were up for it. The stadium was buzzing. They tried to make Barcelona not turn up or play really well today, which shows that if Pedri and Gabi were there, I think we might have won the game a little bit easier because today you could see the class and the style of Sergio Busquets. Like his experience showed, he was able to calm the game, was able to link up the play well. And I think with Pedri and Gavi, they are very young players, very talented players, very good players, but the atmosphere at Old Trafford trying to get in this sort of game might be too much for them and they might end up like misplacing a couple of passes and maybe like it's just if but and maybe because they were not there and the last game they were there we should have won that game also so it shows even if they were available today we might have still won the game which is just I don't care if Pedri, Gavi, Messi, Ronaldo are in Barcelona. I don't care. All what I care about is my team turning up every week and getting the result for me, which they've been doing, and it has been fantastic so far.
Yes, indeed. And we have a debut on the channel. Nathan, how are you?
Good morning, guys. It's 5 to 4 in the morning here in India, and I don't want to go to
Wow.
sleep. I don't want to
I,
go to sleep.
you don't need to go to sleep, brother. Just enjoy this. Enjoy
Uh,
it.
the
What were your
stress, the
thoughts
stress
about the
of the
game?
last week. I
Yeah,
don't know about you, Sophie, but in India, there's so many Barcelona fans in
yeah,
particular. I was doing the draw on my channel, and the moment Barcelona's chit got picked out,
yeah.
they're like, "We're gonna see you in Feb." I was like, "Oh, come on!" Ronaldo is leaving. I was like, "We're losing 6-3 to City," and I'm going thinking to myself, "Oh my God, I'll never hear the end of this. If we don't beat them,
Ah,
or if we don't win something this season, we'll never hear the end of it." And the relief at full time, like I don't even want to banter Barcelona fans. I just feel relief. I don't know how you guys feel. I don't know if you all get bantered by Barcelona fans like I do, but just relief in general.
no, I get that. Am
Yeah,
I the
just
only one that
nuts.
kind of felt like, oh, Ola went out, but he probably come back? Am I the only one that kind of felt like, once again, I came with when we drew Barcelona, I came here with chest, figuratively speaking. I was ready. I was like, Barca who? My brother is a Barcelona fan. I said, hey. He was telling me, okay, Sophie, you better like chill, like don't get your hopes up. I was like, you better hush. Y'all ain't all that. I'm sorry. I really was ready. So I wasn't scared. Maybe it's me being naive and whatnot, but I don't know. I'm just Ten Hag has made me believe again. Like this was me moving. When we won the Champions League, the last time I was 13 years old. Whenever we went to, big games against like Barcelona and, Real Madrid and whatnot, I didn't care. Even though we did sometimes lose at the end, but I still went into games thinking we're gonna do something, we're gonna win. And it's kind of nice feeling to get that back again. I don't know about you, Ali. Did you kind of feel the same way maybe in a way? Or you're different?
Well, I think right now is if any time there was to be naive to be just going into it and being like, yeah, we're the team. I think now's the time. I think if you do that last season, people look at you and they're like, what are you talking about? But the excitement that is here right now. I don't know if you saw, but Ten Hag and I think Sir Alex went out to dinner.
Yeah, I
You
saw
can you
that.
can just see that he's integrated into that club. He's been there for what
100%.
3 months plus the summer. He's not been here for long, and he's already so popular. He's got so much right. It's not been
Mm-hmm.
easy, but I think we're really reaping the benefits.
100%. No, I agree. Um, Nathan, what did you like? Obviously, you did say, there's been a lot of Barcelona fans and whatnot, people, the banter, I get it. Maybe, has there been any Barcelona fans, contacting you after? I mean, it's not been that
Yeah,
long.
I
Okay.
think I
Are
think
they away or?
I think the fair-headed fan came, said fair play, congratulations.
Okay.
And I try not to banter anyone because I just try to build a community of people where we have fun and watch sports really. Of
Yeah,
course banter is going to happen because
of
it is
course.
football. It's the culture.
Yeah,
But it's not to alienate people, it's just for fun. So I
100%.
did a little Xavi is become Xavi Simmons joke, and like people got mad. I was like, okay. No, I mean, I'm just gonna have fun because
Of
the way
course.
I had to catch, I was catching strays left and right. I was like an amateur boxer facing Floyd Mayweather in the trenches, getting punched left, right, and center before the match. I was like,
Yeah.
"There's no way I'm letting this slide." I just couldn't let it slide, really. But
No.
yeah, I think overall it was positive. Everyone, I think the both legs showed that we don't deserve to play in the Europa League, and I think we can just tip our caps off to each other for the good seasons we've had, considering the prior seasons we both had.
Yeah.
So I think I just appreciate the game a little more, I suppose, at least these two legs in particular.
Yeah. I mean, some of the Champions League games have kind of been quite, let's be honest.
Boring.
Yes,
Boring.
thank you.
The
Yeah.
Spurs AC Milan game was a joke. I mean, like you might as well all be Spurs might as well have joined the Serie A. That's how
Just
boring that game
yeah,
was.
just exactly. Y'all might as well just switch places with us, and we can go to Champions League. You guys can go to Europa League. And the same with PSG and Bayern as well. Like I was watching both of those games, boring AF, literally. And
Right.
it kind of felt like in terms of the history of Man United and Barcelona, in terms of the how big both of those two clubs are, it kind of felt like it was a
Agreed.
Champions League game in a way. Um, in terms of both teams really being up for it. I didn't really feel like, especially the first half of this game, was as exciting as the whole of both of the halves of the first leg. But I did feel like the second half did bring it, and at the end of the day, we got the job done, and I'm very proud of the entire team. The Ten Hag, the coaches, like everybody is putting in a shift to make Man United great again, and it's really incredible to watch for sure. Let me read some of the comments here before we move on to the rest of the talking points here. Let me see here. Doo-doo. Harry says, Piri, definitely. I knew starting Roberto would curse us as a Barca fan, and he proved me right. Xavi showed to me he isn't ready for Europe. He's not willing to adapt and change things. Okay, good point. I mean, I see that.
Fair
Tuba
enough.
says, mm-hmm. Tuba says Barca didn't have a clear-cut chance besides the one in the last minute and the one that De Gea messed up. Bunch of average players. Oh, I mean, hey, I, you
Oh
said it,
god.
not me, but hey, okay. Uh, Harry responds to Theory. I disagree with that. Roberto not playing at all. We would have created more. Xavi came up and put on Alonso. The fact that he brought in Alonso at the end there, I was kind of like, ah,
I
I
was
mean,
celebrating on my live stream. I was
yeah,
celebrating when because he just did a last ditch tackle on Rashford, and Rashford was down, and I was like, "Oh, he's such a nightmare, this player." And then to see him like run back off, I'm like, "Wait, is he going?" And I started like celebrating, and we weren't even winning at the point. I was just like celebrating. I was like, "Oh my god, he's getting rid of him." I was like, "This is the best. This is the best moment of both games."
yes,
I
you
was like,
better
"Oh,
tell
this is
him.
so great,
Uh huh.
fantastic."
Exactly. Ben said it was the most mental I've seen Old Trafford in a long time. The gaff was pure bouncing. I mean, this comes from once again Ben, who was at the actual game.
Agreed.
So big up. I mean, I was of course watching it from home, and it did look very electrifying. So wow, I love that it just looks like a fortress now, and with the fans really being that 12th man, which the team needed to get the win over the line for sure. Yassine, who is a Liverpool fan, says Barcelona, a job butlers. Okay, they were 1-0 up and conceded 2-1 full time. I mean, what happened to
I
y'all
mean, they
when
conceded
you
a Yasin. They conceded a penalty. It's not like they were outclassing us 1-0. That saying they are 1-0 up sounds like they were thrashing us and they scored a
That
goal.
was the only chance they had in the first half. That was the
okay?
penalty was the only chance they
We
had in
had
the
the
first
best
half.
chance of the first half, yeah.
We did.
Bruno, right before just before giving the
Oh
penalty.
my God,
I was like,
The
yes,
penalty,
that's
yeah.
so true. That's a very good point. But Yassine, once again, better probably check on your team. Once again, I did say maybe double. You probably try to call, Benzema and Modric. Check on, did it is Joe Gomez in the back pocket still, or is Van Disney there? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know when you figure that out. Okay.
man, Disney.
Mark says, "Hi guys, great changes by the manager in the second half. Such an innovative man we have in charge. I couldn't agree more. Yes." Tumba says Frankie de Jong is class, no lie. Yep, very quick and mobile. I wouldn't mind us going for him again in summer. Speaking of that, I mean, you know what? Let me start this. Let me keep reading some of the comments, but I want to talk a little bit about Frankie de Jong, but give me a second on that. Yassine says, Sofia, don't forget Barcelona has missed Gavi, Pedri, and Dembele. Cry me a river. Let's move on. Harry says, you can't
But
have,
can I address that,
yeah,
if you don't mind, Sophie?
of course.
We missed Martinez, Sabitzer, and Anthony, who actually scored the winner this game. So even
Did we
you had
complain?
your players you had your they didn't have their players at home. We didn't have our players away. Even I mean,
Exactly. I would say that as well. Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm sorry, bear teams be missing players and whatnot. It's a part of the game. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna cry about it as well? No. We're gonna get a W or get something. We can move. I'm sorry, I'm not having we don't have Gavi, Pedri, and Dembele. Should they not still be able to do something? Come on now. But hey, as he also says, imagine if United missed Bruno and Casemiro for suspension. United fans will make excuses. But we have missed. First and foremost, I remember we did miss Bruno for one game where I think he might have been a Villa game or something, potentially months ago.
Casemiro for the last 3 games.
Yep, and Casemiro for
Sofia,
hello. right? It-
Please.
Did
drew
we
one
cry?
game, drew one game coming
If we
from
are
behind and
we
won the
have,
next two.
we have won this game and we qualified to the round of 16. If they like, they miss Messi and Neymar. That's their problem. We don't care about that. We are happy that we've qualified into the next round, and that's the most important thing. In football, there's injuries. It's normal to have injuries in football. So you have to work with the players you have, and that's what we did. So
Yes,
that's yeah, just have to move on from that.
I completely agree. Mark says, yeah, Barca not the same team of old. Never went into a game with them thinking we were inferior. Big up. As he says, I'm looking forward to United versus Juventus in last 16. I mean, we're gonna be. Well, you never know. We're gonna be having the live draw tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing it live, reacting to it. So after the stream, I'm gonna be setting it up. But I think it will be. I think it might be 12 p.m. UK. They'll start that draw.
Yeah,
So it's
it's
gonna be
I think it's 11 p.m. UK. UK. Maybe Ali can confirm that
maybe
with us. Maybe he's more aware of it. Maybe.
because I'm pretty for me it's gonna be
Yes,
1
yes,
p.m.
that is the
Uh
time.
oh,
So
okay.
that's 11. That's like 4:30
Yeah, so
India. Oh,
midday in England. So yeah,
terrible timing for
That's
India, but okay.
yes, it's
And I
unfortunate
get
around the
yeah, yeah,
world.
yeah. It's a bit mad that time, but yeah. So I'm gonna be reacting to it live. I mean, once again, we got Barcelona. They were one of the favorites alongside us to potentially win the Europa League. So I would say like we're definitely big favorites to potentially, in my opinion, be able to get this trophy, especially if we do win, which I do believe we will be. I mean, we're going to be doing match preview for the Carabao Cup final for tomorrow, but I'll say this to say I do think we're going to win that. So, like Ola did say earlier, winning today, qualifying brings the momentum leading up to the Carabao Cup final. So, and
yeah.
imagine winning that trophy, the players will be hungry for more. The players will be like, okay, why are we going to be just chilling and being like, no, no, we'll just, top four, that's it. No, get another trophy. And when we get that trophy, get
Sofia,
another one. I'm sorry,
Sofia,
that's the nope. That
if
that's
I
that's
could
the
come in, I think regardless of being in a trophy or not, being in a competition or being in a final or not, with Ten Hag, every player has to be hungry, game by game. You have to show, you have to put in your all. If you don't perform, you are going on the bench, and that's why we are seeing what we are seeing with this team. We are seeing the confidence, we are seeing the performances, we are seeing players come off the bench, even though we don't have the squad depth we want, but we still see players come off the bench and perform because every player wants to start. Every player wants to perform. Wants to show the manager that I deserve to start the next game, and that's what Ten Hag has imbibed in these players. He has made the players hungry to play football and wanting to play well week in week out. Sorry guys, I have to leave soon. Just to round up, big up Ali, big up Sofia for this stream, and big up my Indian brother. Even though I didn't get your name, okay,
Nathan, it's
Nathan.
Nathan. Nathan.
Yeah, big up Nathan, and I'll get your socials from Sofia
Sure,
later.
sure.
yes.
But
Absolutely.
I'm just happy and buzzing today, and it's just good to be a United fan and to. I think the best decision the Glazers made. I don't know if it's the Glazers that made it, but the best decision they've made in the last 15 years is appointing Ten Hag. And
Yeah.
if we don't want to give them any credit, we have to just give them a little bit of credit for that because we are
At
seeing.
least that.
I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think Pochettino, having Pochettino, will get the amount of improvement we are getting. Fine,
Same.
it might have happened, but I think we get and he's obsessed with
Yeah.
football. He's obsessed with having good performances. You can see it with him. You can see that he wants this team to progress. He wants to take us to the level we've always been as United fans, and that's why we all are happy. But like I will always say, I won't do it. Let's take it a game at a time. The final comes on
100%.
Sunday. I'm happy. I think we should be winning that final,
Oh
but
yeah.
it's a final.
Of
Newcastle
course.
played the same amount of games we played to get to the final, so they will be up for it that day, regardless of
Yep.
having Nick Pope or not. They will be up for it. So we need to be on
Yep.
top of our game and take our chances. Really important. And I think we will get the win. I'm happy
Me
and
too.
buzzing, and this is a great time to be United fan. And come on, United, glory, glory, man, United. Big up everyone. Like, subscribe, share the video, please. Road to 2K for Sofia, and let's keep going. Thanks, guys. I'm
Thank you.
out.
Big up, Ola. Big up. We'll catch up soon. Big up.
Yeah.
Hey. Yes. This has been a great panel, by the way. Love the vibes. Let me keep Reading some comments. Ryan says United were more fired up in the second half, showed more fight. Hey. And as Sports TV says, let's all take a moment and laugh at Barcelona. I mean, I don't mind. Uh, but should we not? I mean, okay, Chelsea, no, okay, no. You can have a break for today and the Sports TV. But we'll laugh at Barca together. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Gary says we bossed it second half. Sorry, but we made them look old and slow. Hey. Harry says, and sports, focus on your own team. Can't even find you in top four. Ha! Shots fired. Ooh, I didn't say it. It was Harry. I didn't say it. Gary says the game changed with that soft pen, but second half we were miles better than Barca. Bring on Newcastle. Oh, for sure. For sure. Yasin says Sofia, no excuses. If Real Madrid are playing the Europa League, it could happen. Same thing to United. Who's bringing it? Did I make any excuses today? I don't think I did, but you know. Hey, Jordan, big up. Gary says, and no X in either. Yep. Hello, Gunther. I am fine. How are you? Big up to you. Gary says, I don't think Liverpool fans should be moaning to us after last Tuesday night. Oh, yeah. And yes, we will meet you at Anfield. We will respectfully slap you up. And I'm ready. Yes, y'all can clip it because we going to be slapping you up. And I'm ready. But hey, Gary says United form right now is red hot, and we don't look like losing a game, and we are scoring at least two a game. Yeah, we're moving forward. Yassine says until United will win only Carabao Cup, Europa League, bye bye. But are you winning anything, Yassine? No.
What if we yeah, Yasin, like for example, what if Arsenal draw Juventus and they knock each other out? You just I think Yasin, I think it's a little premature. I think you should wait at least for the draw before you start celebrating because we might get Bodo Glimt and I don't give a shit.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
more than happy to play them
we can get a
every
Norwegian
round.
team. Let's go. Pull the glimpse.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
So if we could go watch the game live, maybe,
Oh my God, I could.
maybe you
I
could.
could maybe. I mean, it's up north, but I can. I can fly up. I can try.
Better than Manchester. It rains all the time there.
Hey, we can make it happen. Maybe we'll see. That oh my God, that would be great. Because I wanted us actually to get them once. Because what was it? They got Arsenal in the group stage. I remember, and I was like, oh, why can't we? But if we do, hey. And Noah says we fight until the end. Come on, yes. Murder says what the f will Liverpool win? Oh, damn. Okay. Hassan Haji says United comeback spirit is taking shape. Tonight's performance is a statement to the doubters out there. Great work, Sophia. Thank you. And Mark says someone get Ola a microphone, hand orange covering. Oh, okay. Let's be respectful. But hey, Order says you Liverpool fans can be talking. Okay. Yep. Alright. Okay. There was two questions there that I wanted to bring up. Okay, so Tualumba here. Okay, so technically was talking Frank de Jong's class, no lie, very quick and mobile. I wouldn't mind us going for him again in summer. Okay, so my question here for you, Alice, what are your thoughts about Frank de Jong? Do you feel like we should maybe potentially go for him again? Maybe, you know, would second time be a charm? Is that thing we can say, or what are your thoughts about Frank de Jong? And if we should get him?
I mean, when the game ended, there was fans saying Frankie was the score. So I don't know if the relationship is kind of off, but yeah, I mean, being serious, I think if Ten Hag wants him, I think you've got to give him Frankie deal. I think he's entitled to one of them big signings. I think it would more be a striker, which Ten Hag would go for. But if Ten Hag wants Frankie de Jong, I'd give it to him. But I don't know. I think we should go for a striker, but obviously I would prefer they do what Ten Hag wants rather than what I want.
I get that. I'm thinking, we do need more signings in regardless. So, and definitely a midfielder, potentially for me, two midfielders is definitely one of the priorities. So, like, imagine having a midfield of Casemiro and Frankie de Jong. That sounds beautiful. That sounds amazing. I don't know about you, Nathan.
Yeah.
Does that sound good to you?
There's a saying, right? Never go back to your ex.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you know, I say let's go Bellingham. Let's rub it in Yasin's face, and steal his boy, and Casemiro, Bellingham, Bruno.
Ooh,
Ooh, oh yeah, I can go with that for next season.
okay. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely someone a lot of people are looking at, a lot of teams. I mean,
Apparently, we
Liverpool.
end the race right as of today morning. So
Yeah, I believe that we're, yeah, yeah, definitely in there. I don't know if we're going to completely go in there, but we'll see. Maybe. I definitely don't see him going to Liverpool after the madness that they're doing lately. So even though Liverpool fans are really sure that they're gonna be getting him, I don't think so. Fix the season first, then we can talk. But yeah, and then there's another question here from Tulumba. Says, what are your thoughts on Sancho's overall game today? I'll go back to you, Ali. You have any thoughts there about Sancho? Ali, you there?
I we can't hear you, Ali.
We can't hear you. Come,
Check
leave
in,
and
check
come
out. I
back.
think that might be better. Yeah.
We still can't hear you. But go leave and then come back again. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll go to you, Nathan. Thoughts on Sancho's overall game for today?
Honestly, him and Vegas had very bad games.
Okay.
I have to call it out.
Yeah.
There was this point in the game before he got subbed, and that is actually the moment. I think a couple of minutes later he got subbed,
Mm,
where Luke Shaw was wrestling past two defenders,
mm,
whips the ball into Sancho. Sancho dummies it, and the ball goes to Ter Stegen because he, for some reason, thought Rashford was overlapping to the left. But in reality, Shaw was just darting it towards him so people couldn't intercept the pass because his back was against the Barcelona defender, so he could shield the ball and take it to him
yep.
back to goal. And I think that was the moment because when I was on my stream watching, I was setting the chat. I think Sancho is going to get hooked off. And what happened was we literally panned on to Garnacho in his warm up jacket, Ten Hag talking to him. I was like, wow. Even I was surprised they called it like at that point of time because I was like, Sancho's off. Like he's just
Mm-hmm.
off today. And I felt really bad for him because, he had
Yeah.
that momentum. He had a lot of momentum coming into this game.
Mm.
But, sometimes it's just the style of the play. It's not even
Yeah.
necessarily you have a bad game.
Yeah.
And Vegas had an absolute howl. I know no one asked,
Yeah.
but I felt bad for the guy. I really did
I do.
today.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I mean, in terms of Sancho, he, wasn't the best game and whatnot, but he's still trying to get, kind of back into the groove of things after, being away for
Maybe
such a long
starting him is
time.
not the best idea. Maybe starting him is not the best
Yeah,
idea.
because I
He
felt,
is having more impact off the bench every game. So
yes, that's exactly what I felt like when it came to, the second half of the Leicester game. He had an enormous impact then, just kind of played a little bit more freely. And also in that 10 role, something, it was something interesting there. I don't know, maybe then I should try to do that a little bit more.
I, the, I don't know about you, but did you? The one thing I will criticize Ten Hag about, and I might get hate for it on the chat because today is a happy day, but
It's okay.
uh,
Go ahead.
I didn't like the fact that we started Bruno on the right. I like how we start the wingers at the wingers.
Yep.
Like in the Europa League formation, they showed it at least on TV here for
Yeah.
me. They showed Vegas playing 10, and I was like, I don't like that.
Yes.
I don't like that. Like, how do they
That's
know how
okay.
we're
Yeah.
playing already? I
Yeah.
don't like that at all. And then when we actually were playing Bruno on the right, I was like, okay, I don't like this at all because
Yeah.
Casemiro's kind of hoofing it on the counter, and the fast players are not on the wings, which is
Yeah.
really annoying because Casemiro's trying to find that ball where Sancho would at least make it to the ball. I'm not saying
Mhm.
he would score, I'm not saying he would cross, but he would make it to the ball because he
Yeah.
is faster than Bruno. And I was like, wait, why are we doing the second half of Leicester because we were so successful scoring 3 goals in one half?
Such a
I
good
don't like
point.
how I think the success was we didn't start that way. We
Yeah.
started in the second half. Everyone was like, oh,
Then
where's
we.
everybody playing? And then we scored 3 goals.
Yeah.
And we started today, and I was like, this is not a good idea. And it really
Mhm.
wasn't a good idea. For
Yeah.
45 minutes, we got lucky. We only conceded a penalty because I felt like everyone was out of sync in 45 minutes.
I second that for sure. Like I've never really been a fan on having like Bruno on the right. Although yeah, okay, it did work. In the second half and whatnot of the Leicester game, he did score. I mean not score, but he had the two assists and whatnot. Could have probably had three. and forth on. But at the end of the day,
Yeah, because
I
Dallo missed a
just
sitter, didn't he? Because
yes.
Bruno
Oh
fizzed
my
one
god.
in. Dallo, instead of hitting it with his left, hit it with his right, and it went with the angle.
Yeah, I was
It
like,
was an absolute sitter. If he hit it with his left foot, it would have been
yep,
a tap in. Yeah.
exactly for sure. The fact that he missed that, but hey, it happened. But yeah, I do feel like I prefer more so Bruno more in the middle. I just feel like he does the best job that he does. It's more so in the middle, you know, than being a winger. I just feel like he ends up being a little bit limited in the wing. Although he does, yes, he
Or
can
at
play
least
top.
allow him to free roam with
Yes.
hardworking players on the side,
Yep.
because the surprise element, I think, is what's been working for us since the World Cup has ended. I think
Yep.
I love Vegas. Vegas is playing a third center back. Like, what
Yes.
was it the second Leeds game? He was standing right next to, like,
Yes.
was it Varane and Shaw, and he was like taking headers off
Yep.
the corners and the free kicks. I was like, this is brilliant.
Yep.
Everyone's like, how many goals is Vegas scoring? I'm like, no, 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 no.
Just to,
It's what Ten Hag wants him to do.
yep.
Is that happening or not?
Yep.
I don't care if he scores no goals. If Shaw has more goals than him at the end of the season and we finish above everybody except the league
Then hey,
winners, I
we
don't
did our
care.
thing. Same.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
no one thought we were going to finish top four. So I think it works.
That's a very good point. I mean, Ali, what were your overall thoughts about Sancho's game today? Did you feel like it might have been maybe not the best game for him in it today, or do you feel like maybe he should have probably started from the bench instead? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I think it's very different to when you're 2-0 up against Leicester 1-0 and then you come on and, in control of the game and then you score a goal, you look good. But I think today his job was different.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know where he was playing because everyone was just everywhere in the first half. But when
Yeah.
he got the ball, he was able to, he worked the tight spaces. He wasn't giving the ball away like people like Fred were, sort of like that. So I think he was tidy in what he did. He didn't get too involved, but I think he did his job, especially with that second goal. Not second goal. Our first goal. So the second goal of the game. That was
Second goal.
he picks it up and he passes it to Bruno and then he gives it to Fred. I think that's crucial because if Sancho doesn't see that and start that up, then it's not happening. I think if you have Garnacho, he doesn't have that sort of vision yet. So I think Sancho did well for what he had. He didn't like it
Yep.
well, but he did what he had to do.
I think so too. Like he's like I said, he's slowly getting back there, and I'm just willing to give him time that he needs at least throughout this season. Like stuff is still going well, but it's an option that we can bring in, and Garnacho is also doing his thing, coming in, being like a vocal point, somebody to bring in to kind of change games sometimes, and when it comes to coming out from the bench, the fact that he's been such a I don't know. He's so young, but I just love the way Garnacho just plays with such no fear, if that makes sense. And
Yeah.
yeah, so it kind of gives maybe less pressure to Sancho in a way, maybe because I do
Yeah.
feel like most of the fan base are, knowing that what he's been going through, and Ten Hag, the way the job that he has done with handling all of that has been very good in my opinion. And I feel like most of the fan base, maybe not that I speak for everybody, but what I've been reading and what I've been seeing online looks to be that a lot of people are kind of still backing him and thinking, you know what, we here, and we got your back. You do your thing, and you'll get there. But the most important thing is that he plays with a lot more confidence now, and we are seeing glimpses of that Dortmund Sancho that we have seen before, that we've been wanting to see. And I think he just needs to keep going for sure. But I want to ask you guys, who was your man of the match for this game in the second leg? We'll go to you, Nathan. Do you have anyone in mind?
Oh yes, I do have one in mind. I have to say it's either Rafael Varane or Casemiro. I think towards the end of the game, Rafael Varane. He's doing Rafael Varane things, which is fantastic. I would
Yep.
say.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like that's a nice way to put it. He's doing Rafael Varane things because it's that simple. We all know what that means. He's just
I mean he blocked a shot lying down. Like, what do you want from the guy?
like,
He
what
was
else do you
lying
need?
down and the shot got blocked. Like, that's it. I don't know how many people can do that. but he didn't. So then I saw a save, and then Casemiro heads no Varane clears it off the line, and then Casemiro heads it out while lying
Oof.
down. I'm like, what do you want for these guys? That's it. One of them is man of the match. I thought they
Yep.
were quite pivotal. I think towards the in the last 10 minutes, Varane had to put a couple of really important tackles in. So you know,
I
give
see that.
Varane.
What about you, Ali?
I'm gonna
Who's
have to
your?
agree. I think
Yeah.
it's just Varane. He's without Varane, that goal line clearance doesn't happen. He's like a Rolls Royce defender. I think that's the
Oh,
term
it
they use.
really is.
So I mean, yeah,
100%.
it's just. I mean, yeah, there's nothing more to add. He's man of the match.
And I agree. I would say no, no, no. It's Varane. Varane sometimes it's like he's not like in a way maybe the loudest. Like you see him sometimes, but like he's just hey people, I came to work. I'm one of those people at work. I just do my job. That's it. I'm not trying to here to be kiki kaka with everybody. I just want to do my job. That's it. Clock in, clock out. That's all. And he does his
He,
job in the best way matters. So
I
we
found I
haven't.
found I
Yeah.
found a little moment really funny. I don't know if you guys got it. It's that save he makes. He
Yep.
turns around and he has like this most annoyed look on his face, and like Lisandro Martinez is like shaking his shirt, and he's like, and like Luke Shaw screaming at him. You don't even see
Oh
Luke
yeah,
Shaw
yeah,
get
yeah, yeah.
angry, and he's like, World Cup winner, tighten up, people, tighten up. It's like, let's go. He's like, tighten up. He's like, I'm not celebrating this. We haven't won yet. And like everyone's like,
Oh my god.
Lisandro Martinez just like shoulder bumps everyone when someone
Yeah.
does a defensive action. He's like, woo. He's like, this, whatever he's having, I want some of that in the
Oh
morning.
my god, that is so true. Yeah, yeah. Like, what was it? It was like months back where Martinez, I think he kind of pushed De Gea into the net after like De Gea made a save or something. Like, it wasn't in, like a malicious way. He was just like so hyped, and I don't think he realized, brother, you're strong. He just pushed De Gea in the net because he
I
was
thought
so
he sent I
fast.
thought he sent Lewandowski back to Poland with that hip check. Did you see
Oh my
him? He
god,
was like
yeah.
rolling on the ground. I was
Oh,
like, dude, everyone was like, oh, he's 5'9". Lewandowski's going to jump over him. Like, dude, he couldn't even stand with him. What are
He
you talking
couldn't.
about jumping with him? You have to get the ball in the air to jump with him. He was
And
getting checked on the ground,
yep,
checked. Like he was playing
exactly.
street basketball, checked.
Checked. Oh, yeah, the fact that Jamie Carragher, the former Liverpool player and
Oh
whatnot,
no,
pundit,
what did he say?
no, 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 he has apologized since, because he was
Ah,
kind of
yes.
completely writing off Lisandro Martinez, early on, and
Yeah,
just saying like, a player of his size, like a defender of his size. This is me just paraphrasing, but
yeah.
basically overall, the his comments were more so about a person of his size. It's not going to
Yeah,
work
yeah,
at the Prem,
yeah.
right?
He retracted it up until the point where he went. He's going to have every defender has certain weaknesses. I believe that's what he said, which is basically him saying he's short again. I'm like, so you didn't actually walk it back. You went,
Oh,
he's
okay, I get
short
that.
again. You went, he's short again. Like in other words,
I
that's
mean,
what he did.
okay. Enjoy your tall players, Joe Gomez and Van Disney. I mean, for enjoy
It's
once
it's
again.
it's it's Go Jomez, by the way. Go
Oh yeah, yeah,
Jomez. Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, exactly that. Gary says Fred's my man of the match. Okay, hey, I would say Fred. Some points of first half was a little bit, yeah, a little bit shaky, but Bear Man was, let's be honest, all over the place. But his goal, though, woof, that goal, Fred was like,
Weak
I'm
foot
gonna,
as well. Weak
yeah,
foot as well, right?
yes, he was like, I'm gonna bring my Brazilian passport today. You going to see it very clear. So yeah, Gary, I get that. Let's see here. Gary says also Bruno on the right is to try and feed Wood crosses. Last two games it's been okay. Tonight it was not working at all. Oh yeah, it definitely wasn't working for sure. I
Definitely.
agree. Tolumba says Bellingham would be a dream signing, but let's be realistic. We ain't getting him. I hope uh, Juve gets Arsenal. Hey, okay.
So do I.
Right? Gary says funniest moment had to be the mass brawl, and at the bottom of the screen, you see Casemiro walking away like, nope, VR won't be getting me again. Yeah, I was like, where is Casemiro? He was like, nope, I'm sorry, yo, I'm not gonna be involved. You know what happened last time? I'm not gonna be involved. It was funny. You did not catch him in that brawl or not. He was like, no, I'm not gonna be a UFC fighter today. Sorry, no, no, no. You're not gonna catch me. Get another red card. Nope. That was very funny. Shabak says, I hold my breath on that De Gea save. I mean, Dave saves. It's that's what I call him. Dave saves. It's that simple. But he did, it was one little itsy bitsy mistake where he kind of could have,
Yeah,
we could
the
have
the
conceded,
the
but
back
hey,
pa- the back pass, right? He tried to dink it back
yeah,
into the
yeah, yeah.
midfield, and then
Yeah, I was almost like, no, no, please, I do not need the Courtois Allison moment. No, David, no. Mm-mm. Yes, he says, no life Fred is way better than Naby Keita. Can we swap Sofia? Oh, wow. Wow. You
I'm
see?
actually surprised someone said that. If I told my Indian Liverpool friends that, I don't think they'd agree. I'm actually
Yeah,
surprised you said that.
I'm
I really
surprised
That's
that
the
am.
you said
point they're
that.
at right now.
The fact that we're at this point where Bearman is asking us to swap them, Fred, what? Okay.
You can have
Yeah,
McTominay if you want.
yeah,
He's a
take
lot
McTominay. I
fast.
mean, Fred,
He's
yeah,
a lot faster than Henderson at least.
yeah. Oh, shots fired.
No,
He
no.
said
I
it, not
mean,
me.
I mean to be
No,
to
I
be
agree, I
fair,
agree, I agree, I agree.
Anderson is much older. So
Oh, yeah, he is, he is. Let's be honest. It's not, the same as he
yeah.
was and
Also, can I
whatnot.
just answer Twalumba saying it would be a dream signing, but let's be realistic. Twalumba, I'm actually being realistic because when someone says somebody is worth 150 euros, I can think of 5 teams that can actually pay that money, and one of them is our team. So I think it's fair to say I am actually being realistic because we are in the elite shortlist of people who can afford to buy one player for that amount of money.
Yeah,
I think it's us. I don't think it's Liverpool because Liverpool have to remove a lot of players. I don't know why no one mentions it. If Liverpool buys Bellingham, what do
yeah,
they do with Naby Keita who's always injured? Grealish, Thiago is always injured.
yeah.
Anderson who's old.
Oxford
Milner
Chamberlain
who's
as
old.
well. Yeah,
Yeah, Oxlade Chamberlain who plays left wing apparently. Who's the defender that's always, yeah, Joe Gomez when he's injured. Like you have so many more people that you need to buy. Spending 150 on Bellingham doesn't seem like a smart move. It could
no,
be done, but I don't seem like it would be a smart move for your
yeah,
team overall. So
yeah.
you knock out Liverpool, you get City, you get United, you get Todd Bowley. I don't call it Chelsea anymore, I call it Todd Bowley. Because
I love
I
that.
don't think the manager wants any of the players that they have bought.
Yeah,
So
they're
I'm going to
doing
call it
madness
Todd
over
Bowley.
there. Mm-hmm. Todd
And
Bowley team.
I don't think it's Barcelona because of the, they have to keep like adjusting their financial issues every
Yep.
season, it seems. And it's Real
Mm-hmm.
Madrid. I think we are part of 4 teams that can actually
Yes.
buy him without worrying about buying other players. That's so I
Mm,
think it is realistic, but I don't know. Do Ali or Sophie, do you
yeah.
agree? Or I mean,
I agree. Yeah, I
Cool.
think we, especially with the Qatar takeover, if that happens, and we're chilling.
No, I agree with that too. I mean, speaking of that, I mean, for the last few minutes before we end the stream, what are your takes on, potential new owners? Have you made up any thoughts about who it should be, and do you think maybe Glazers potentially would be staying? I pray and hope that that will not be the case. But who do you guys think would be like the best fit? As now we have Sir Jim Ratcliffe putting in an official bid. You also have potential Qatari owners as well. Uh, what are you thinking? We go with you, maybe Ali. Ali, you can go with this first. You can start that off.
I think I mean, there's two different regimes that you can have. I think there's either the responsible ownership or the kitted out oil money. I guess that's what they call it. For me, I know there's issues with the ethics of Qatar and stuff, but if we're being really honest, I think the future is this foreign investment. I think the future of football, maybe not rightly, but the morality of football is fading, especially with its
Mm,
politics. So as a football club, you just have to keep up with it, rather because you can't fight that on your own. I think
yeah,
if you want to compete for Champions Leagues, you've got to have that money, and I think Qatar want to give us that money because Man United is a brand. But I'd compare it to the Glazers. The Glazers want business. I think Qatar are the same, but they want it on the pitch. So I'd be all for Qatar rather than Sir Jim, but I don't know what other people think.
I agree. What about you, Nathan? You agree or
I'll try not to be long-winded about this because someone asked me this and I actually kind of lost my mind because
okay?
first of all, with respect to of course they are an Islamic republic, so I don't want to get too into it, but a lot
Yeah,
of people think because of how they ran the World Cup, that they might bring that agenda ish into the club. Like I heard someone say on Twitter, "What's going to happen to the women's team?" I'm like, hold on a minute, this is still England. Yeah, that's not going to fly. Yo. Man City has a women's team. Newcastle, I guess, has a women's team. I don't know. I don't know if they do have, but
Probably.
Man City does. So. And the thing I don't like about this discussion is simply, first of all, Sir Jim has been done for fraud. So Man United fans who think Jim Ratcliffe is a good idea,
Oh,
maybe do some financial thing, think about things. We are talking about money after all.
of course.
Uh, and when people go about morality, so Sir Jim is greenwashing, and Qatar QIA, whatever the hell they're called, is sports washing. So when they talk about morality, I would ask Ali, I would ask Sophie, can you tell me a billionaire that you can guarantee me that has all their money clean?
I can't.
Nope.
Anyone in the chat? I would love to hear it. I'll go on while you can guess, if you have a guess, that is. Um that's one point. The second point is, we know what the Qatar QIA, I guess it's called, want to do with our club, whereas Sir Jim just wants our club. So, as fans who've had terrible owners for 17 years,
Mm-hmm.
leverage the club by using the club's name to buy the club, not paid any of the debt, in fact, accrued more debt. By the way, they are bankers, ironically enough.
Yeah.
We want someone who has an actual vision, so we don't get robbed again, basically, out of I don't know, the next 20 years of our lives as Manchester United fans. They are telling us they're going to clean up Manchester. Let's just put it that way. Manchester.
Yep.
They're going to community outreach, refurbish everything, get us tip top shape, become like the United of old. Why the hell would I want Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who doesn't want to tell me anything he's doing? Nothing. Does anyone know what Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants to do apart from make Manchester United Manchester? I don't know what the hell that means.
It's just like get
So,
I see really your point, because I've been making content and whatnot, or reacting to both of the official bids and whatnot, and I felt like it was very vague, in my opinion, the statement from Sir Jim Radcliffe and his company, the INEEOs, I think it is called.
Ineos. Yeah.
Ineos,
Ineos.
yes.
Thank you. Yes, but while the potential Qatari statement, one of the representative is a lifelong Man United supporter.
Try to buy
Um,
us in 2011.
oh, he did. I did not read about that, but hey, okay.
So he studied in the British military, some kind of
Yep.
British military college. Ali will know
Yep.
better than me. I have no clue. Tried to buy our club it for 1.5 billion, I think, in 2011. I don't know if it was under the same whatever this new consortium is, but he
Mm-hmm.
was interested in 2011. And he is a United fan, and yet because of where he comes from, apparently his money is not valid. Where was this energy for Saudi Arabia and Dubai? Where was this energy for from the EPL? Everyone's shitting themselves because when United get the oil money, we don't start like Newcastle and City down here. We start up here with everybody because we are already up here. And everyone's shitting themselves. Pardon my French, Sophie. I don't know if you curse on the channel or not.
I do curse,
Apologies.
so it's
But
you fine.
I am very frustrated because it's this
Yeah.
is this, oh my god, the PL has to do something to stop it. I'm like, the Newcastle fans acted like they won the World Cup when Mike Ashley sent his ass home. Like, did you see the videos of them celebrating outside? Like they won the World Cup or something. I don't know what was going on there. Someone will think like they witnessed some miracle of God or something. That's how much they were celebrating Mike Ashley going. Do you
Yep.
think Manchester United is not going to do the same thing?
Come on now.
I mean, and the Man City fans, you can't hear anything. The Man City fans, where are they complaining? They can't say shit. They can't say shit about this. They
Not at
can't.
all. They act.
Established in 2012. Don't make that emblem fool you. Established in 2012. Thank you.
No, I love the energy. No,
Sorry.
no. Hey. This is once
No, no.
again.
I
This.
mean, sorry. I was being sarcastic about sorry.
Oh. Sorry, not
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, okay.
Not
I
sorry.
get it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, same energy. No. We could be speaking about this for hours and hours. So this
Absolutely.
very, yeah.
I just
Definitely a
don't like
debate.
the morality thing. It's like
Yeah.
as if people don't make money in this sport. Like everyone's playing for
Yeah.
free. Like everyone signed on for the Qatar World Cup.
Hmm.
Budweiser were promised that they'd get to sell alcohol there. The beer's still at the airport, I guess. I don't know where the beer is. The beer's certainly not back in England or
It was
wherever
still
the hell
there
it
at one
came from.
point.
It's
We're still
still there.
having parties
It's
and
probably
whatnot,
still
but
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it still ended up
So
being a
so
very
they
good
went
product.
back on their deals.
Yeah.
FIFA, who signed Budweiser as their alcohol partner, were like, sorry, not our country. Suddenly there's morality when it comes to Manchester United. Oh no, everyone, the media is very, oh, Sir Jim in. Like, bro, the Nice fans don't like Sir Jim. Can
I
you
heard that
imagine
too.
what the Manchester United fans are going to do? Like, people just want to see us in turmoil because they know once we hit the ground running, it's game over. It's game over. Mark my
It's done.
words. Flip this. It's game over. That's it.
It's finito for sure. No, no, no. Hey, I completely see that, and I do agree. I do think we probably do feel the same way for sure. And the most important thing is that hey, Glazers got to go, and whoever comes in, hopefully they'll do an incredible good job to make Man United great again. Um, and I'm excited. I just the game was good today. We won. We qualified, and now we move over to the hopefully getting the Carabao Cup final. The trophy, obviously, and then still trying to figure out and sort out the whole new owners and whatnot. But we move.
And
This is
and the best part
yeah.
is, Sophie, we get to prove that we are still better without oil because Newcastle's oil. So when we trash Newcastle, let's see if everyone has the same energy then too. Because up until 3 days ago, they've only lost once in the league. Let's see.
Mm, let's
Let's see.
see. Let's see. Indeed, yeah, yeah, guys. I think we're gonna end it at that. This has been a very, very good stream match reaction. Keep giving this stream a big thumbs up. We got 25 likes. It would be great to maybe end it with 30 for sure. Shabak says, anyone remember Harry Maguire around here? I
Never
did see
heard
him.
of him. Never
I did.
heard of him.
I did see him at the
Never
end
heard of
when
him.
Ten Hag was kind of like clapping, high fiving everybody. You kind of saw like yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Harry's there. Wait. Lastly, who do you guys think will be lifting? Okay, not
Oh
jinxing.
no, 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 don't do this. I know what you're gonna ask. Oh my god, no.
Wait. No, no. I knocked on wood. I knocked on wood. Wait.
I feel
I don't want to
sad
Hypothetically,
jinx
now.
this.
I'm gonna feel sad now.
am I
Oh
jinxing?
no.
Okay, I got too carried away. Sorry. Rewind. I'm joking. It was a joke. People,
Good lord.
I'm not gonna ask. No. In my head, but no. Okay. We rewind.
Don't worry. I think it's been in all our heads. Because the memes are still going to come our way even if we win. I know it. We are going to get memed for the win. That's the only time we're going to get memed for the win
Oh my
the
god.
whole season.
Oh, that is
The
so
whole
true.
season.
Oh freaking hell. I can almost see the grin in his face. I can see it. But you know what? I'll take it. If we get the silverware, I will take it. I will take it out. I actually don't care who's gonna be
Yeah, I don't
hypothetically
care. I
lifting
don't
it.
care either. I just know the pictures are going to go,
Yeah, of
right
course.
in the inbox.
But that's fine. If people want to banter with getting a silverware, then hey, it's fine. But we still need to play the finals. I need to maybe take a seat back. But I'm sorry, I'm just really hyped after this game today,
Yeah,
and
of course.
you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, remember to of course like the video and do show the lads some love. Nathan, where can the people find you?
So I'm Sportsnut Nathan on Instagram, Twitter, and oh, actually not on Twitter. I'm on Sportsnut Nathan on YouTube and Twitter. I'm sorry, Instagram and YouTube, and it's Nathan DeMello on Twitter.
Yep.
And yes, thank you so much for inviting me, Sophie. It's been a long time, and very happy
Yes.
to
I'll
be
need to
here.
have you
So
back on
thank
for
you.
sure. Like this was very good. So I want to do more.
Also, I
Live.
really want to come to Norway, so I'm going to need tips. That's one of the places I gotta go.
Okay.
Have to go. Yeah.
We'll talk. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Ali, where can the people find you, brother?
It is Ali_MEFC. I've started on the YouTube. I've started posting. So if anyone from the chat wants to check that out, it's a
Yep.
5-minute video. You can check it out. It's literally the same as my username on the screen. So yeah, please do check it out before you sleep. Yasin, anyone who's in the chat wants to check it out. It's pretty funny, but yeah,
Okay.
enjoy it
Awesome.
tonight. That's
Yes.
what I'd say.
That's very good. Yeah, guys, to make sure, yeah, to show my panelists some love for sure. I'll um, I'll actually link their handles down below after the stream. So yeah, we'll definitely need to do something again. Have you on because this was a
Hundred
very
percent.
very good stream indeed. I'll be back for technically now that United did qualify. I guess I'll be doing a live reaction of
The
the
draw.
round of 16 draw. So hey, and then I'm gonna also have John Sinclair TV, who is a Newcastle fan. I was on his channel earlier today, so we're gonna be doing a match preview on my channel tomorrow. I think it's gonna be 5:30 p.m. UK or something like that. I did set it up, so we're gonna be obviously having a match preview for the Carabao Cup final. So if you don't want to miss it, make sure that you do subscribe. And I wish you all a lovely day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And we are out. Peace out, people. Bye bye.